everybody, I'm Linda with the Electric Bike Shop, and we're going to show you today how to replace a controller in this Bagibike. So we don't see a lot of problems with them, but we don't live in a perfect world. So sometimes it happens, not very, very often, where you have to do this. So we just want to show you real quick what you have to do. So on this side with the motor wire harness, there's little white arrows that line up here. So we're going to disconnect that, pull it apart. You cut these zip ties here, here, and here. You got to make sure there's a wire here. This is your power wire harness that goes all the way up to your taillight. So be careful not to cut anything else other than the zip ties. So you're going to pull it apart, make sure that's all nice and loose on this side so we can slide it out and put it back in when we're ready. So we're going to go back on the other side here, and I already started. So obviously this goes here, right? It was 4mm Allen wrench hex bolts, just 4, take them out. And then I'm gonna shimmy, let's start here. This is what the replacement controller looks like, okay? Every connection is unique to itself. The only thing that's not gonna plug in is this one here with the little white connection here. This one doesn't go to anything, okay? So we're gonna be doing this, the power, and the motor. So this is the motor, which we're gonna string through this hole and reconnect on the other side. These are your power, okay? This is your motor wire harness sensors, and this is for your control. It's all kind of, we'll show you, okay? So I'm going to shimmy it out. You don't really need to know what they are. So just take this out, okay? And you'll see each one is to its own. So we're going to, and you can see it coming out of here. So here, this one to nothing, like I said. This one, your power, and your motor. So since you've already cut it on the other side, you can pull that through. You're going to disconnect, and I want to reiterate here, make sure that your battery is off, okay? You need to shut it off, and also kind of come up here. I want you to 2 times wide open, squeeze your throttle, like, press your throttle all the way open, and that expunges, or that releases all the power that is stored in the controller. Okay, so do that first before we disconnect anything. If you want to be real safe, you can disconnect one and reconnect it to the next, if you want, but there's really no risk for confusion here because it's very simple, okay? So you disconnect the old, you replug in the new, you string this motor harness through this hole here and out, and how to put this back in, this is going to go on the bottom, okay? So we shimmy this in, and you got to push this side in, kind of shimmy it in there, and then all of these connections are gonna, like one by one, kind of push them in. See how there's like a space here on the top? This is your area. This is your real estate for your connections, okay? So just one by one, kind of push them in. It's okay if you kind of mash them in. There's really no rhyme or reason, okay? So pushing them all in there, here. And then what you do, and we're clear of wires in our holes, right? So we are going to, we just had somebody walk in the shop real quick. So then you recap this, put the 4 bolts, right, with your 4mm Allen wrench, and you're done. And then, so then you go on the other side, you reconnect, you re-plug in the motor, you reattach zip ties where they were, and then that's it. Hopefully this was helpful, okay? See you guys later. Bye-bye.